Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So, I'm doing something simple today. Flowers. For me, those are just kind of simple. I meant to put some white on here, and I didn't. So, we're gonna do some white and yellow. I'm trying to push myself to do some other types of flowers and not just sticking with the same thing that I seem to constantly make. And I'm trying to make myself do multiple types of things, like not just leave it. There's some days I'm tired and today's one of those days, but I'm still trying to push myself to make other options with what I'm creating and not just a same thing. And I always say that my mom has this incredible green thumb, and I do not. Oh my word, he's driving me crazy. I ate a banana, and I got bananas, I should say, and threw them away because the fruit fly, I had broken them apart like they say to do. I did all these things, and they still came. So, there's one or two that are not going anywhere. Anyways, so I'm trying to kind of push myself to doing other things. I am Owen. The bananas used to be his all-time favorite fruit when he was very, very little. I mean, he loved bananas, absolutely loved them. And then it went through this stage where he literally went from eating bananas, loving bananas, to the very next day, the bananas becoming so powerfully overwhelming that he had incredible meltdowns over even seeing one. I mean, I went to get one, eat one, and that was it. And he was still very young at the time. And it has taken us years of constant reassurance with bananas to get him past the stage of bananas that he can be around them. And it was long. I mean, years for him, all through like elementary school, pre-K, then elementary school, and then um, we had, not finally, we had so many people, his teachers and other people helping us kind of get through these moments. And so it was, like I said, it was incredibly difficult to move him forward on this. And so since then, he's now 13, and I still have bananas constantly so that he does not revert back in those moments, because he does not want to eat them, even though he, like I said, he loved them. But he wants me to constantly eat them. I love this one. I wish I could have kind of mimicked them, but it'll be okay. We gotta sneeze. I knew it was coming. Oh. So I have constantly had bananas since that moment in time, so that he does not feel overwhelmed with them. And there's some things that you can, like, not introduce or not worry about in, like, going places or whatever. But two of Owen's things that are meltdown worthy: bananas and blue pants. And so neither one of them have been easy to get through with him. I mean, it's been a constant struggle. So bananas stay on my counter. I order them constantly. I want him to see them because he, like I said, he is always telling people that they need to throw them in the trash. And we, have worked with his school, again, his teacher, and the support staff at AIDS, the whole works. And everybody's been wonderful about it. But, you randomly see bananas. I remember when we first were going through the process of trying to get him to understand that we just can't ignore bananas. We can't just hide them from the world. We were driving down the road, and the guy next to me that pulled up, he was eating a banana right in his car, right next to us. And I was in that position where I can't really pull up, I can't really back up, I can't really move. And that guy literally was right at Owen's window, like right in front of it. And I was trying everything I could possibly think of and do, hoping and praying that I was going to be able to distract him enough to get him to not pay any attention to this banana. Breathe. To say the least, he saw the banana, and it was the longest, about 5 minutes of a drive to our house. And he was still little enough at the time that I could help him, carry him in from the car. And I literally had to wait and wait and wait for him to calm down enough for me to get him out of the car. But he was crying and beside himself and sad and just couldn't breathe. And he, at that point, was not able to express a lot of his words, and he didn't have the vocabulary, he didn't have the control over how to say things, like to make connections. And so all I could do for hours was to hold him and let the meltdown just finally dissolve. I tried, the distracting, I tried this, I tried that, I tried all the little moments, and it just breaks my heart, but that enforced my mind that we truly had to really work through bananas, because it wasn't going to be something that just faded away on his, own. Like, it needed to be really breathed through, really worked on. So, to say the least, that is kind of how bananas got to the point where they were constantly on my counter. And that was a very long story to explain that. I was trying to think, and I need to look this up, because I was trying to think if there's some kind of container that I could, if just like a, Tupperware, Rubbermaid, something container would keep them, where I could keep them on the counter without, because over the years, I've gotten different kinds of let's put that in the pink and I put it in the white. Different types of containers, and tried to read up on this and that and everything else, and I don't know. So here we are, kind of stuck in a moment of still need bananas. And technically right now I'm eating a lot of bananas because of my cancer and my vitamins that I'm a deficient, and which reminds me, my doctor told me I needed another supplement, so I've got to get that, because everything keeps coming back. It's this is over a year now that I'm on the path with the infusions and my surgery, and just all these different things that we've been going through. And it's a lot of moments in time. So I have a tiny little drop of the yellow where I went over the thing. So now we're gonna just pull it down in here. So I didn't have to redo anything extra. But Owen had a pretty good day. He woke up early, but he was beyond excited to go to church with our friends because my mom also had an appointment today, and so she couldn't watch him first thing in the morning. Plus, she's not been feeling well herself. So she went to her appointment, and then she did a few things, and then went and got him. I can't think. So then she met me when I was done, and my infusion took a little bit longer because my port was not opening properly to release blood. They could still do it even if it hadn't, but they wanted to make sure that I didn't need a study on that. So between now and the next time, in 3 weeks I go again, I need another echo for my heart. And then I will have in September I'm trying to decide where I want to put more flowers and what color I want to put. So that's I'm slow for many reasons. I will have my next what's it called? Mammogram. I'm losing the very little medical stuff that I keep in my brain is all like gone. So I put that over, and I think I want it kind of over and under, but yeah, we're just gonna do it like that so it looks like it's in there somehow. I'll just make it a little more full. So I've got several more procedures coming up and some other things. I'm torn because I like how this flower is out here with all of these little things, but I feel like I need another flower down here because I'm kind of disproportionate. So I'm going to see what I can do. But I don't want to have something exactly similar to that. So we're just going to play for a minute here. Make that kind of the bottom of this. Let's see what happens. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So today has been kind of a long day, and Owen had a great time with his grandma, and he had a great time at church. So that was all good news. I'm fluffing this up just a little bit because since I added that, my paints are drying. I've never been a big fan of using water with my acrylics, even though so many people do it, and I shouldn't say I'm not a fan. I just never found my footing with it, and so it was hard for me to kind of deal with or figure out. The more that dried, the more it looked incomplete or something, so hopefully this will try a little different. Okay, a couple more, and then we are done. We will be done. See, there he is. That little, I don't know if you can see him. He's a fruit fly. Do not eat bananas over paint stand. That's what I have to remind myself. And see, we got, I wanted this one a little, not as, make it a little more, is it an aster? That's probably not the right. My mom is such a green thumb, and I just paint pretend flowers because she knows them. That's better, right? I think so. So I'm gonna kind of take this and pull it as a ragged one as well. Okay. And we need water would also be helpful for me to clean off the brush that I always want to use. I only have like probably close to 100 different brushes. When I was learning, I just kept getting brushes. And these brushes are the brushes that I want to use all the time. So I've been trying to make myself do different things with the brushes as well, but I get stuck in that. Okay, I don't know that this is mushing as well as I wanted it to, and it did not pull out like I wanted. Oh well. Oh well. And I think the only thing I'm going to do here is bring this one out, and it's probably going to go the same way. I'm going to go, oh well. Just, I'm going to do this like this, not that. Just want it a little more, just a tiny bit bigger. So it's involved in both of those. Okay, there we are. We're a little more dramatic. We got a little more going on. Want this a little darker. And a little lighter. Okay. Now I'm gonna do just a few little wispies. Not too many. Sometimes I get too carried away. A few little green moments. And again, not too many. And silent. I decided to put some more blue or purple, whatever color this is. Purple. There we go. Okay. Oh, I don't even believe that. I did. I hit my arm and paint came flying back at me, and I expected it to be everywhere, but it wasn't. So I do O for Owen, and then L, and be. Oh my word, I cannot believe that did not get me everywhere. Oh, the painting, I mean, like, but, oh, it got a little dot right there. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just make it work. See, I'll just add. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay. All right. There we go. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.